575-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
All right, we're back again in Jal, New Mexico. I'm Dusty Wyndham. Ma'am, you got to introduce yourself to the world. So you got to tell everybody who you are.
I'm Natalie Navarrete.
Navarrete. Okay, I'll remember that now. So Natalie is on the camera for us here today for HobbsAmerica.com. And then, I'll be calling plays. And eventually we're supposed to have a second person show up. We'll see if we get the other one here. But it is a 1-0 lead for Portales through half an inning of play here in Jal, as the Rams were able to score a run there in the top half of the inning. Leading off for the Panthers is going to be number 1, Anna Ross. She's playing over at third base today and gets hit by a pitch. So she'll take first to start things off here. Nobody out and a runner on here for number 11, Jonna Butts, the pitcher, batting second, the lefty. She'll lay down the bunt here, and we'll see Portales will get the throw over. It was in time. It just goes through the glove of the first baseman for Portales and scoring from first. And now coming all the way around is going to be Butts. Jal takes a 2-1 lead just that quickly. 2 batters into the bottom half of the inning. So Miss Navarrete here says she played, and so she understands the game. What do you think? Just an error there on the pitcher or the first baseman on the throw? Just take a guess. We're going to call it on the pitcher. It was over the head. There you go. So the first pitch now to the third batter, who is Alexa Talavera, who is catching in today's ballgame, wearing number 22. Was a called strike. Got through the mitt of the catcher. Second pitch is swung on, hit over to third. The throw offline, going to get through the glove of the first baseman yet again. And into second safely is going to be Talavera, and that will bring up Maddie Inglet. Is that correct? I-N-G-L-E-T?
Yes.
All right. So you know these kids. I don't. Anyways, first game of 2 today. We are in a doubleheader. We're in the bottom half of the first. Nobody out. Runner at second, and Jal's already scored twice. Swing and a miss here by Inglet, who is playing at second base today for the Panthers. The pitcher on the other side, well, I'll catch your number here in a bit, maybe. Well, I don't have a number there. So not any numbers on the lineup, but in the roster, not correct on max preps from what I'm told. We'll get some names for you before game 2 is what we'll try to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera down just a little bit, just about like that. There we go. Ought to have a better look at it now. And the pitch gets away on the swinging third strike. Could have thrown to first, could the catcher. Did not, so safe at first now is going to be Inglet. And where are we at? Still a 2-1 lead, but runners on the corners here and nobody out in the inning. That one's across for a strike from the pitcher for the Rams. Again, they didn't put positions on their lineup card, so not sure who's who, and numbers, well, they're not on there either. Way up high and past the catcher this time is the pitch, and advancing from first to second will be Inglet on the play. See if I can get back into the scoreboard one more time, as we've had all kinds of technical difficulties in the early going here. A swing and a miss there. And the count now 1-2. The batter, by the way, is now running to the bag as she gets a hit right up the middle. 2 runs will come in on the play. It's a 2-run single for Ali Mendoza. Or no, that was a Myla Melancone. Excuse me.
Melanson.
Melanson? Really?
Yeah.
They told me it was Melancone. See, so you're doing good. See, look at this. I got too many people telling me too many things, but these guys are the experts up here. Showing bunt but pulling back will be number 6, and that is Ali Mendoza. Is that right? Okay. I got that one right. Got to watch out for these white kids from Hobbs. You know, we don't know a whole lot. So here comes the pitch. It's fouled back on the bunt attempt from Mendoza. Behind her will be Natalia Rivera. And then Peyton Lujan, followed by another Lujan. Is it Yami? Is that what it is? Yami
Yami Lujan.
Okay. See, now I'm getting better at this as we go along today. Here comes the pitch. Showing bunt and missing completely for a strike that time is Mendoza. Runner still at first base. The Panthers already got 4-1 here over the Rams. There's a ball that gets past the catcher. It'll allow Mendoza to advance here. Or Melanson to advance. It's Mendoza at the plate. I got to keep up here. Still getting messages from Tiffany Stuber back in studio for us. She's our executive producer today, taking care of things for us, and we surely appreciate it. 3rd strike on the attempt. Got away from the catcher. The throw to first will retire Mendoza as Rivera will come to the plate. Another righty here. Steps in. Decent stance. Kind of open. And there is a foul tip back to the netting and back out onto the field here. Panthers came in at 4-3 is what I saw on Max Preps. Hopefully that's correct. And did not have a record for the Rams JV squad here. This one will get past the catcher and off the shin of the umpire who took it like a champ. Not even a limp there. So now we have a ball and a strike here. Coach Emmanuel Lujan is speaking with his batter here. Runner all the way to 3rd on that one. And the Panthers threatening to score again. There's just 1 out here at the ballpark. Which is on the completely opposite side of town as the baseball field is, I learned today. So there you go. This one will miss for a ball as well. 2-1 to count here. So the 2-1 on its way, swung on, fouled down the right side this time, and we'll get another look at it on a 2-2. Now the 2-2 up high that time as she released it late, and the ball just kind of tailed straight up from there. Bottom half of the first, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes here. And that one is a punch out. Striking out looking here was Rivera. That will bring up Peyton Lujan, wearing number 4. She's playing out in center field, the 8-hole hitter here. And the first pitch will miss for a ball to Lujan. Talking to Coach before the game, he said he's coached a lot of these kids since Little League, basically. And this team has played together. They're very young. A lot of youngsters on the squad, a lot of 8th and 9th graders on both sides here today. So this is a team that's going to continue to grow throughout the season, throughout the next couple of years, and could be really formidable having the familiarity playing with each other for so long. Now, did you play with any of them?
No, I'm not from here.
You're not from Jal. Okay. So we've got a 3-0 count now as quickly working is the pitcher here for the Rams. And that's going to be a walk issued to Lujan. That'll bring up Yami Lujan. Another righty. So where are you from, ma'am?
I'm from Midland, Texas.
Yeah, that's not too far. Just right up the road. Some new batter, again, Yami Lujan, as that pitch will get away from the catcher yet again here in the early going. And it'll advance the runner to second. So now second and third with 2 down here. And the 1-0 on its way. It's going to be a called strike. 1-1 to count here. And this one is going to be fouled back. Straight back behind the plate. And we've got a 1-2 count here. So Portales is a strike away from getting out of this inning. It is hot in here. You're right.
Yeah. Sun is shining right on me.
Yes, it is. They do have tint on the glass, but we're afraid the camera might not get a good look through the glass here. So we had to have it open. Now another foul ball. It's a 2-2 count, and this one goes outside for a ball. It's going to be 3-2. So the full count, we call this the payoff pitch. We'll see what happens here for the Rams, as Jal still has runners on second and third, and holding up on the swing. I guess that wasn't the third ball. Okay. Now it is. So, it was. Just everybody a little confused. Umpire, I think, there for a moment. Bases are loaded now with 2 outs. So we'll go to our next batter here in the bottom half of the first. Jal already up 4-1. And that's going to bring up the top of the order again. Well, no, they have number 21 listed here. Have no clue who that is, so we'll look. And now the top of the lineup. So did they get 10 batters? Is that it? Because that would have been, because after Lujan, I was looking at the wrong one maybe. Yeah, they didn't have a 21 listed here for Jal. So I'm not sure who that was, but we'll get that information for you later too. As we do have 2 games, so we got plenty of time to right the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Yami Lujan.
That's Yami Lujan? Okay, they listed her at number 30. That's the reason why it had me confused.
It kind of looks like her.
Do you know who it is?
Oh, yeah, that's Yami Lujan right
Number
there.
21, that is Yami Lujan?
On first base.
Yeah, they listed her at number 30 here on the lineup. So it had me confused. Now we're back to Anna Ross. Is that correct?
Yes.
Top of the lineup. So we are at the top of the lineup. I wasn't wrong about that part at least. This one's going to be fouled back out of play. And we've got a 2-2 count. 1-2? Okay. So 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And a ball called there. 2-2 now. The bases are loaded. It's a 4-1 game. We're in the bottom half of the first inning in Jal as the Panthers have come back and taken the lead after giving up a run in the top half of the inning. Now the ball is swung on and missed. And everybody's saved. Nope. Actually, you can't because the bases were loaded. Can't advance there. That's what it is. So that is a strikeout to end the inning here for the Panthers, but not before they score 4 and take a 4-1 lead into the second inning. We'll be back in just a few more moments with more Panther softball.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and tons more, all delish. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 395-2109. That's 395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue.
Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
All right, we're back again here in Jal. I'm Dusty Wyndham. Besides me,
Is Natalie Navarrete.
there you go. She took a cue. She's learning quick here, so we're doing well. Jal took a 4-1 lead after the inning as they were able to push 4 across giving one up in the top half of that first inning. But now back out onto the field are the Panthers and ready to go again. John Abbutt's the pitcher for the Panthers here, and the batter now, I got to go down my list. It should be Foreman. So Foreman at the plate for the Rams. We'll see what happens here as the pitcher Butts gets sorted out. Now the pitch, a ball on the first offering here. Now when you played, what position did you play? Were you an outfielder, infielder?
I was an outfielder.
There you go. Good arm then, huh? You throw it a mile.
Yeah.
There you go. That one's going to come up and go off the bottom of the bat for a foul ball. And it'll be a 1-1 count. Up and in. And now they're going to issue the base. First, the umpire said it hit the bat. And now changes his mind. So, runner at first here, and that will bring up Size. Now, Coach Lujan out to speak with the umpire. The umpire will have to get with his partner out in the field to see if they can come to a consensus on what just happened out there. I think they're more confused than we are up here. I don't know. So it will be a foul ball called. So back to the plate will be Foreman, and Size will have to wait for a chance to hit. We got a 1-1 count. Nobody out here. Bottom half of the, or top half of the second inning, excuse me. And a ball that goes outside from Butts to Foreman. 2-1 now your count. Butts trying to find her release point, it looks like, over there. As she tossed a few into her own glove. Just trying to get the feel for it. Now comes to the plate. And it will be a strike called here. 2-2 your count. As the Rams will have Foreman, Size, then Nunez coming to the plate. And now this one fouled off. Saw Jal had some pretty good scores when I was looking at Max Preps earlier. Even a couple of run rules in there, beating someone 16-1. I think it was the Hobbs JV the other day. So that's a pretty big win for a 2A school against the 5A Eagles. And here now facing the Rams from Portales. The 2-2 will bounce, and a good stop behind the dish for the catcher, who is number 22, Talavera. Full count here. And a foul ball staying alive is the batter this time. And we'll have another look at a 3-2. Can't blame you. Natalie's smart standing in the shade. That's why I'm standing so far back, you know. This one goes outside. It'll be a walk issued by Butts now. And they'll have a runner at first, will the Rams, as that will bring up Size. So we'll look at the runner. And staying put so far, obviously, within the rules. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be low and outside there. Runner will stay at first. Talavera with a good stop in front of her to keep the runner there. 1-0 count. A swing and a miss on that one, and it's evened up the count at a ball and a strike. So back into the box is Size. Strike called, catches the outside part of the plate that time from Butts, and that'll take the count to 1-2. Oh, coaching being yelled at. You could hear that probably in the microphones there. And a swing and a miss for a strikeout And Butts has retired size. That should bring up Nunez. And with one away and a runner at first, the Rams will try to drive that runner home. Swing and a miss on that one. And Butts is finding the zone now. Kind of settling in after a rocky start here to the inning. So the 0-1 here. That one will go outside and high for a ball. We'll see what Butts does here. 1-1, swing and miss, and it's a strike there. 1-2. You know, there are very subtle differences between baseball and softball. You know, I played baseball growing up 100 years ago, and you can tell, like, you get a big leadoff in baseball. You can take off going. Of course, the dimensions of the field are a little bit shorter as well, but not a whole lot of difference other than that. A strikeout by Butts there will send Nunez down and back to the dugout. And so we've got 2 away here in the inning. And the next batter is going to be Amanda Marquez. So Butts now to the dish. Outside that time, Talavera keeping the runner at first again. She's made a few good stops behind the plate here. So 1-0 here. Jal would like to get out of the inning without giving up anything else and come back and score 4 more. That one's way inside and will hit the right arm of the batter, and that'll bring up Roberts. So now 2 on and 2 outs for the Rams. Runners are at first and second here as Butts will get ready to throw to Lucy Roberts. First pitch is fouled back. Good swing, though. That was a huge cut that time.
Hope she didn't hit someone's car.
Yeah, I parked way down. That's one thing. If you played, you know how it goes with the cars. But, yeah, definitely can ruin somebody's day right there.
See, I parked far away for this reason, too.
Yeah. So let's get back to where we're at there. It is an 0-1, and then that pitch, a called ball, makes it a 1-1 count. No, just about every field it's scary to park at, to me, you know, so I stayed way down the line this time. Never know, there could be some big, heavy hitters here, too. 1-1 on its way. Stopped by Talavera again as it goes outside and low, and it'll be a 2-1 count. Butts ready to go again. Again, runners on first and second. There are 2 out here for the Panthers as they try to get out of this inning without giving up a score. Just off the plate that time for a third ball call. It's 3-1. So when you played, did you like hitting or fielding better?
I like fielding better.
Yeah?
My favorite, I think, was first base.
There you go. Not too bad. Yeah, a little infield there. That one's going to be fouled back, and the count now full here to Roberts. I played middle infield, second and short mostly when I was playing, and I didn't mind that at all. I didn't have to throw from a long ways away, kept that shoulder all right until I got old. And then it was a blast. I love the game. I really do. There is the 3-2. It's chopped to third, up with it, and over to first, 40 out. The Panthers will get out of the inning after the play made at third by Anna Ross. So it is a 4-1 Panther lead as we head into the bottom half of the second inning. We'll be back in a moment with more Panther softball.
District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, back in Jal, New Mexico, I'm Dusty Wyndham. Natalie Navarrete beside me, and operating the camera, keeping you guys at home watching, able to see the action, because I can't do both at once. I'm not a multitasker, I guess. It's just where it is. So coming over from Midland, is there a big difference between Midland and Jal, other than the size of the town, obviously? But, I mean, in school, everything about the same?
I would say it's way different. I guess like the sports and the people. There's more diversity, I guess, with different skill levels.
Yep. I could see that. Midland's a big place. If you had gone to high school there, which one would you have gone to?
Lee High School.
Lee. Do they still call them the Rebels? They had to change their name, didn't they?
Yes.
I heard that.
I don't know what they call them now.
I don't either. That's killing me. Anybody out there with the trivia, you can text it in to somebody and let us know. How about that? Yeah, I've done a lot of games over there, too. Did Hobbs basketball for a long time. We'd go play Midland High, Permian, and Odessa, of course, over there. And pretty nice gyms over there, though. Not too bad.
Yeah, I think it's Legacy now.
Legacy, that's right. So now this ball is hit right up the middle on the first batter here for the Panthers, and a single hit by Butts to start off the inning. A leadoff single here. As there's nobody out, let me fix the scoreboard. There we go. And that will bring up Talavera once again. So the pitcher first, catcher next. And first pitch across for a strike, but running is Butts on the play. They're going to test the arm of the catcher today if they continue to do so. So now a runner on second. That's in for you. And an 0-1 count. It was bunted on. Pitcher just slides, and the turf monster got her there. Back at third is Butts, as she had overrun the bag, had to dive back in on the throw. She is safe, and Talavera will take second on that throw to bring up Maddie Inglet. Cleanup hitter. Let's see if she can drop a bomb here. Runners at second and third, and nope, she got hit with one instead. So that's going to be bases loaded and nobody out. The Rams struggling early on to keep the Panthers off the base paths. So stepping in now is Melanson. I'm going to get that one right. Melanson?
Yeah, Melanson.
There you go. I told you I'm going to get it right at some point.
I guess it's better than Melicon.
Melancon? Yeah, hey, white guy Hobbs. It's just what it is. The Wedo did not know what he was doing early on with that one. So we have a 1-1 strike count here. And here comes the pitch. Misses, I guess. Oh, no, it is a strike call. He's got a delayed signal, does the umpire. It takes him a minute to bring him up. So 1-2 the count now here, as now missing is the pitcher. 2-2. Again for Portales, I have names of the batters. Cannot really tell you where they're playing in the field, so I'm not sure about the pitcher, as Melanson will swing and miss for the first out of the inning for the Panthers. Bases still loaded, and that will bring up Mendoza. Mendoza fouls one right at us. I didn't see anybody flinch. I think we did pretty good. There is netting in front of us there.
That was a strong hit.
It was moving. At the junior college, I sit right behind the plate in the stands to do the games. Everybody flinches every time. I'm so used to it now, it's not a big deal, but it is hilarious to watch the people. This ball is hit right back at the pitcher. The play made at home. Whoa, they called her safe? Yeah, I think Coach has a gripe here. That's going to be a 5-1 score for the moment. She stepped on the plate with the ball. Should have been an out call. The Panthers get away with one there.
That was a close one.
Yeah. Oof. Coach has a gripe. That's all I have to say. You know, but it stands as a 5-1 lead here for the Panthers, and that one is a strike call as well. This now is Rivera at the plate. 1 out, bases loaded in a 5-1 game. Second inning, we're in the bottom half of it. This ball is hit over towards first. Unable to come up with it cleanly is the first baseman. And another run scores. Bases will remain loaded here.
She got lucky right there.
She did. I mean, if you filled that cleanly, that's an easy out. We're going to have timeout called here by the Rams. So we'll see if they're going to change pitchers, if they're just going to talk a little strategy here. But right now, miscues are costing the Rams. You know, the first 2 balls hit out to right field that they hit in the first inning got one hopped over the right fielder's head. You got to come up on that, get in front of it, or stay back if you're going to play it on the hop and catch that one. But at first base, 2 missed throws that I've seen. You know, the first baseman's missed. Couldn't field that one cleanly, and it's costing the Rams so far. And it's a 6-1 lead for the Panthers here. So I don't know. Just got to field it cleanly. Errors will kill you. So now, Coach is still unhappy about the last call, I believe, there. But
Storming over here.
it is what it is. So that will now bring up again number 4, and that's Peyton Lujan, according to the roster. These folks will get me right up here in the press boxes. That one will get past the catcher on the pitch. Another run scores. Runners advance to second and third as well. And now here in Jal, it's a 7-1 lead. Ooh, not 70. I better fix that. There we go.
That'd be hard to come back from.
Darn near impossible, I would say. I've never seen a 70-run lead in baseball or softball so far. That one is a called ball. It's a 1-1 count to Lujan. And the pitch on its way. She ducks. Good thing. As that one almost got away. Now the runners have to go back as taking off from third was the Panther runner. She had to go back as the throw would have come in. The runner at second had a long way to go as she was standing on third when they turned around. 2-1 your count here. Just 1 out in the second inning. This one bounces, gets away from the catcher, but not far enough away for the runners to advance. This time it's 3-1. I did see a game that ended 46-1 in baseball once. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that's a junior college, D1 junior college game a while back. 2005 is when that was.
Oh, she's advancing.
Yep, they both did. As that ball gets across, it is a walk issued. And now 8-1 your score here.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, no, the runner or the batter who was walked takes first and then heads up. Nobody watching from the Rams. She just takes off, takes second as well. So second and third with 1 out yet again, and an 8-1 game here.
A lot of miscommunication.
So this will be Lujan again. Yami Lujan this time. Coach out there to get the swing right. I don't know how he is as a coach, but he was really nice to me when I got here earlier, helping us out. The press box was locked. Make sure that somebody got up here to take care of us, and we appreciate it. This one will get away. Runner will score from third, and the runner at second will advance to third. In the count now, a ball and a strike. So a 9-1 contest here in Jal. The Panthers all over the Rams JV early on here. That one will miss for a ball there, and it's 2-1. Now that time a strike. And evens out the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. As this one goes up high. And I'm just going to guess it's the opposite for softball. As you're coming underhand, you release it late, it rises. Baseball, you release it early, it rises. That's just the way it goes there. That one's a foul tip, and staying alive as Lujan, after that pitch, goes off the shin guards of the catcher. So it'll remain, oh, is it 3-2 now? Okay, I missed one. That's about right for me. And that's going to be a walk issued. Now, runners on the corners here for the Panthers. Still just 1 out. As I got to be right here. I'm hoping it's Anna Ross back to the plate. I'm going to get this down eventually, I swear. Across for a strike on the first pitch to Ross, who is up for the 3rd time already in the game here in the 2nd inning. Leadoff hitter playing over at 3rd. Sees a pitch come in, it'll bounce there.
21 is advancing.
And now everybody's going to advance as the run will come home in the form of Peyton Lujan to make it a 10-1 contest here. And again, Yami Lujan moves over to second. The count now 1 ball, 1 strike. And 2 balls and a strike now. Pitcher kind of all over the place. When she throws strikes, it's looked real good here for the Rams, but she's missed badly a few times. This one's going to be fouled off and even out, count it 2-2. Now this ball is hit over towards third. It is played. The throw across, and they say it's in time.
Stole a base.
Yeah, took third on the throw over to first, but now 2 outs as Ross was retired. That'll bring up the pitcher, Jonna Butts, yet again. With a runner on third, it's a 10-1 contest, though, here in the bottom half of the second. Jal all over Portales at the moment. This one will get away as well on the ball, and scoring is going to be Lujan. So, 11-1 your score here. I'm sure it's got to get past like the 3rd or 4th inning before a run rule comes into effect. Not real sure what the rule is on that. That one will miss as well. 2-0 the count here. With 2 outs. Butts awaits the pitch, swings, misses straight into the middle of the catcher that time. And it's 2-1. This one fouled back, and 2-2 the count now. A strike away from getting out of the inning are the Rams, but they've given up 6 already here in the second. It's 10-1. Talking to Portales' coach before the game, she mentioned that the Portales JV here is full of 8th grade players, as they haven't really had like a youth league since the COVID year in Portales, and interest has dropped off. That one's popped back on a foul ball. Butts is retired, and that'll do it for the inning. So now your score as we head into the top half of the third is Jal 11 and Portales 1. We'll be back in a few more moments with more softball.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excelenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jow, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
All right, we're back once again here in Jow, New Mexico. I'm Dusty Wyndham, and glad to be with you. Thank you for joining us on HobbsAmerica.com. We are happy to bring you Lee County sports action each and every time we can, and today we're in Jow. I'll be covering the Panthers this and softball, so you guys will get tired of my voice very soon, I'm sure. So there you go. 11-1 your score. The Panthers are leading by 10 as we get into the top half of this third inning. The Rams will be coming to the plate here. And we do have a new pitcher. That's a lefty now. Oh, no, this is Butts. I'm thinking about Portales' pitcher. I figured they would go to the bullpen at some point here as giving up 11 runs already are the Rams. Now, if I'm keeping this straight, and I'm probably not, but should be Amaya Lujan at the plate. First pitch from Butts, a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Let me unmute Miss Navarrete here in case she wants to say something. This one's going to be up high. Man, that looked like the batter was out of the box before the throw even got released. She's coming back. 1-1 your count here. We're in the third inning. Let's make sure we have all that correct. 1-2 count here as Butts looks to punch out the leadoff batter here in Lujan. Oh, that is a strike on the outside part of the plate, and one away now here. So we'll head to the next batter, who is Nunez, Abby Nunez. Two of them on the roster here is Denise Nunez, bats 7th. Swing and miss on that one. It's 0-1 quickly. Jal gave up a run in the top half of that first inning there and have scored 11 unanswered runs since. They jumped all over Portales, 4 in the first, 7 in the second inning for the Panthers. This one will miss for a ball there. So the 1-1. As Butts awaits or tries to get a grip on the ball one. Took her a second there. She sorted out. There's a ball popped up towards right field.
Ooh,
and
almost.
Goes off the glove for the Panthers. But I think at second they had the out. I thought they did. No signal from the field umpire. He didn't even call safe or out there. At least not with the signal. He probably did verbally, but we're a long ways away. Though it is safe. Out in right field, that is Mendoza, who will be charged with the error there. So runners at first and second now with one out for Portales. And I believe this is going to be Morales. She'll take a ball on the first pitch, making it a 1-0 count. Portales is going to have to score some runs. I know there is a run rule, just not real sure what it is in high school softball. Swing and a miss, they'll make it 1-1. As far as I know, they still just play 7 innings. Is that right? All right, see. Broken clock's right twice a day, and I got away with one there. So it's 1-2 on the swing and the miss from the pitch from Butts to Morales. Now the pitch from Butts is popped up. It'll get over the head of the shortstop. And the throw coming home as the runners will stay put. Well, the runners stayed put. And now we have runners at second and third. Didn't they have runners on second and third already? I guess just on second on the hit. That's right. So, second and third with one out now here as Portales is threatening in the top half of this third inning. And I believe this one will be Rangel at the plate. So got two on. Rangel hits it up the middle. It's going to get through the infield into center for a base hit. One run is across. They'll hold the runners at first and third as the throw comes into the infield. But Portales gets a run across here. Now the umpire taking a hydration break. As warm as it is in here, it's probably a little warmer out there, I'm guessing.
It is hotter out there.
It's a great day, though. The wind's not terrible out here. And sun's shining. I like this time of year. It's my favorite time of year. When it starts to warm up, the days get longer. I like that part, too. The winter, I don't do so well. I don't like cold.
I'd say the winter's my favorite.
Yes, I just don't like cold. I start shivering in September, and I finally thought about March. So it's usually how it goes. So with one away here, runners on the corners for Portales as they will attempt to dig a little bit further into the lead the Panthers have. It's 11-2 in the top half of the third. And a 1-0 count here now to Foreman. Or maybe this size. Let me double check. Either way, the first two pitches miss for a 2-0 count here. A little ground ball up the middle and a double play is what the Panthers are looking for here. The pitch from Butts goes up high this time. The runner goes from first. Will make it in time as the throw goes off the runner and is picked up over at short by Rivera. So now second and third with one out and a 3-0 count here as Butts will try to find the zone on the 3-0. A lot of kids on this Jal roster this year.
Yes, there's a lot of youngsters.
Like you're so old over here, you know.
Hey, no one knows that.
I got kids older than you. So, you know. Walk issued on that fourth pitch. The 3-0 missed from Butts. And now the bases are loaded here for Size. Butts looks in, throws. This ball's hit right back up the middle. They'll come to the plate, get the out at home, and then the catcher throws the ball as Talavera gets it over the first baseman. A run will eventually score here. And you'll have runners at first and third. So 11-3 your score here as Portales gets one back there. It's an 8-run lead for your Panthers with two outs here in the third and runners at first and third for the Rams. So I believe this is Denise Nunez coming to the plate. And this ball hit right over towards third, up with it, and over with the throw are the Panthers, as that is Anna Ross making the play there. So they're out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom half. That run shouldn't have scored, I don't believe, because they got the out at home then at first. So I think it's still 11-3. We'll double check it as we go to break here, but the Panthers up by 8. We'll have more when we come back.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! JAL schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. JAL Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? JAL Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, we are back in Jal, New Mexico. The Panthers leading 11-3 here over the Portales Rams. Jal, by the way, in home blues and black jerseys for the Rams here as the catcher finally gets the gear on and gets back out. Panthers had been just scoring at will against the Rams early on. And now the umpires are talking behind the plate, trying to figure something out, I'm guessing. And that means we're at a standstill here. So pitcher is warmed up, batter ready to go for the Panthers. We'll see when the Blues get back out on the field. So, looks like they're ready to go again. A little explanation to the coaching staff here. And we are ready to go yet again. First pitch misses up high here. I'm thinking the batter is going to be Alexa Talavera. Should be anyways. That's what I had in my scorebook, if you will, my sheets here. And a 2-0 count to start off this AB. As we are now in the bottom half of the third, and a 2-1 count as finding the zone that time is the pitcher. Jal leading 11-3, gave up 2 runs there in the top half of this inning to reduce the lead to just 8, and a walk issued here. So that'll bring up our next batter. That is Inglet. She's hitting the cleanup spot here today, batting fourth.
Oh, wow. First pitch and going strong.
There you go. It was a pop-up here into the infield. Third baseman's up with it in time to retire Talavera at second, but standing at first is Inglet. So there's 1 out here in the bottom half of the third. And first pitch coming and gets over the head of the catcher, easily taking second base is going to be Inglet. So it's Melanson at the plate then. There we go. 1-0 count here with the runner at second and 1 away. Panthers with the big lead. Again, we'll have game 2. They usually start about a half hour after the conclusion of game 1. So we'll have that one for you tonight as well. And at some point, I'll tell you what's coming up for Panther broadcasts here on HobbsAmerica.com. Melanson hits that one right back at the pitcher. She's retired at first. The runner gets to third, and now in trouble is Inglet as she got a little too far off the bag. She's in what we call the pickle there. That'll be the third out of the inning, and the Panthers do not score here in the third. Pardon me, as that one is a base running blunder that time. But it remains 11-3 as we head to the 4th inning here in Jal. And we'll see if Portales can add a couple more to cut into this lead when we come back.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and tons more, all delish. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 395-2109. That's 395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue. Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
Back in Jal, I'm Dusty Wyndham. Natalie Navarrete beside me, operating the camera and providing insight today in the ballgame. Her first ever time on air, folks. So, you know.
Yeah, just that's why I'm a little quiet.
I think she was a little nervous coming up. Were you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
Usually, my partner, she talks a lot more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, she didn't make it here. No?
No, she's at a track meet.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense. You know, I never understood track. I felt like I was running for no reason. So, you know, I'm lazy. That's what that'll tell you right there.
See, that's why I don't do track either.
See? Great minds think alike. That's all I know.
And they go on for like hours.
They do. They do. I've announced a few track meets myself. Now, this ball is lined down the third base line. As in the first with a single is number 21, who we are guessing at this point is Nunez, Denise Nunez. Or was that Amanda Marquez? We'll see. I think this could be Lucy Roberts at the plate. Now that would be the 9-hole hitter. That'd be about right here. That one's a called strike on the first pitch from Butts. The 0-1 count now as Butts will get back up onto the rubber. And is ready to go. The lefty delivers. Ooh. That one was close, but a called ball outside that time by the home plate umpire. Even Talavera just held that there for a minute, framing it and saying, are you sure? You want to take another stab at this? A swing and a miss that time. And it's 1-2. Now a strikeout as that one will catch the outside part of the plate. And that should bring up the top of the order, and that would be, let me switch sheets here as I almost dropped my phone. That's what I'm using to control the scoreboard there at home, folks. As there's one out here. And it is going to be Amaya Lujan, perhaps. Butts comes to the plate. This one's popped up. It looks like it's right at first base. It is. And doubled off at first is the base runner who took off on the swing. And the umpire in the field will call the runner out before she gets back to the plate. So a double play there for the Panthers. Keeps the Rams at just 3 runs as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Jal up. It's 11-3 here in Panther territory. We'll be back.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excellenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
We're back again here in Jal, New Mexico. Already a 1-0 count here to the batter who shows bunt, misses this time. And the batter is number 6, Mendoza. The sun's going to come right down in front of the camera here pretty soon. It's going to be hard for you guys to see. We may switch positions before game 2. Might try to run some extension cords and get behind the plate and maybe give you guys a better view. We'll see if we're able to do so. 2-1 your count here now to Mendoza. Jal already leading, as we said earlier, in a 11-3 ball game. Jal had scored each of the first 2 innings, 4 in the first, 7 in the second, did not score in the third, and now a 3-2 count to Mendoza here. Nobody out. This is the leadoff batter for the inning here. That one's fouled off. Staying alive out there is Mendoza. You know, usually you see teams, and I know Jal's a young team too, a lot of freshmen and 8th graders, according to Coach Lujan. But they seem pretty experienced as ball players out here, and they're definitely some talent there. Lujan is going to, or Mendoza retired on the strike. Coach Lujan looking at it, and Mendoza thought that ball was outside. I'm not sure I disagree, but there's one away here. So at the plate now is going to be Rivera. 0-1 quickly to her. And that ball in play, but beating the throw is Rivera. A little speed out there on the base paths. She's got some wheels. So safe at first is Rivera, and that will bring up Lujan. Peyton Lujan. I got to get these names right, make sure. See if Coach remains active on the base paths here with what they've been doing so far. The Panthers have run quite a bit in the game. That one is a strike called. The slowest signal ever from the umpire.
And first advanced to second.
Sure did. I didn't staying active on the base paths. Just, you're right. This one will tail outside for a ball here. It's going to be 1-1. Now we've got everything back right on our scoreboard. A swing and a miss that time by Lujan, and it'll be a ball and 2 strikes. And now advancing is going to be the runner yet again. Got to keep an eye on Rivera. She's definitely not afraid to move forward.
Yep, she'll steal the bases.
Don't blame her. I mean, if they're not paying attention, you got to go.
She's just keeping them on their feet.
Yes, so a strike on the swing that time as Lujan will step back into the box. Or no, she's out. Yeah, that was a 1-2. I was looking at my innings here instead. And we'll have another batter. This is Lujan as well. And that ball gets past the catcher. It'll be an 0-1 count with 2 outs here, but the run scores from third as Rivera just keeps motoring along. She doesn't quit running. She's going to be like Forrest Gump, you know, just keep going. She's just quick and made that known out on the pass that time. 9-run lead for Jal now as it's 12-3 with 2 down here in the bottom half of the 4th. 1-1 count here. And the pitch on its way. Could be inside for a ball. And it's going to be 2-1. Now swing, and this ball is grounded towards second. Up with it and over with the throw are the Rams. That will retire Lujan and the Panthers here in the 4th. We're going to head to the next half inning, which will be the top half of the fifth. It's 12-3 with the Panthers in the lead. We'll be back.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and tons more, all delish. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 395-2109. That's 395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Back here in Jal, New Mexico, I'm Dusty Windham for HobbsAmerica.com. Beside me, Natalie Navarrete. And so far, what have you seen out of Jal? You think they're playing pretty well?
I think they're actually playing really well.
I do too. 12-3 lead. That'll tell you a little bit of it, but they don't have the miscues, the fielding errors that Portales has had so far in the game. And they've been putting the bat to the ball and moving the base runners quite a bit, as looks like Coach Lujan loves to make them run. So right now, so far, so good for your Panthers. 12-3 game. We're into the top half of inning number 5 in game 1 of 2 today. Strike called there. And it's going to be 0-1. We're taking a guess here on who's batting at this point for this Portales team. And Butts delivers the pitch. Another strike. 0-2 here. I'll get numbers from Coach in between games. That way we can actually bring you to the names of each and every player for Portales as well. I want to think this is Lily Morales, the 3-hole hitter, is who I think it is. Strike 3. She'll take a seat as well. You just have Buddy and Hobbs. His name, Sonny Simpson. Loved it when he struck somebody out. He'd tell him, step, 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 sit down. And that's what's happening here as Butts is starting to deal pretty well. She's been in the zone pretty much for most of the last 2 innings. This is actually Lily. I just heard her say Lily as it comes up. So that was Nunez that struck out. Morales at the plate now. Just the 1 out here. And an 0-1 count. This one fouled back, making it 0-2. Now, what's the hardest part about batting in softball? Is it because the ball rises? Is that, do you think? Yeah? I know in high school we tried to hit against the pitchers, and we could not do that. We could not hit off these softball pitchers, as the ball is just a completely different trajectory, and it comes in. Anything comes up, you get scared of. It comes up. Another strikeout issued there by Butts, and there's 2 down. Swing and a miss on that one, and Butts just mowing them down right now. And now slows it down, comes back to the plate. This one's popped up shallow center, but the play made out in center field by Peyton Lujan. Look at you.
That was a good catch.
It really was. So now we're through 4.5 here. 12-3, Jal leads it over Portales and the Rams. We're going to be back in a few more moments and see how this goes. Was that the end? I think that might. Nope. Coach just huddling everybody up on the sideline here. So we'll be back.
Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, back here in Jal, I'm Dusty Wyndham. Natalie Navarrete beside me, and then Hannah Melanson, who's just laughing at me trying to, pronounce that name earlier. But out due to injury, unfortunately, is up working the scoreboard for the school here. Jal leads it 12-3 as at the plate is going to be Ross. It's a 1-2 count. And again, we're in the bottom half of inning number 5 here. Jal with a 9-run lead and at the plate. Ross right at the pitcher. Man, that had to hurt. Right off the shin. And walking it off is going to be the Ram pitcher this time. And coach out to check on her. Man, that was a hard hit ball right there. Right at her. Did either of you ever pitch when you played? Yeah. Is that scary? One coming right back at you, right up the box? Yeah, I bet. So, looks like a couple of practice tosses to make sure she feels all right. Throwing pretty hard on that one. Might have angered her a bit. I get hit with something, I get mad. I'm just saying. So.
Because these batters better watch out.
Yeah, they should. But up to the plate, the counterpart to the pitcher who is tough, staying in there. First pitch to Butts, high and inside, going to get by the catcher. And going 2 bases is going to be Ross on the play. Safe at third. Wow, that's a quick turn of events. By the way, that a ball, so it's a 1-0 count here. Pitcher delivers, Butts up the middle, right back at the pitcher again. They'll get the out at first as Butts is retired, but the run comes across, makes it 13-3 here, and that is the game. So a 10-run rule, 13-3 is your final here. Butts goes the distance pitching, giving up just the 3 runs, and the Panthers, I think on the base paths is where they really won this game. They never stopped running. Every chance, every drop ball, anything they got a chance to move forward in, they did in this one. And they come away with the victory to run their record to 5-3 on the season. And the Panthers and Rams will do battle again in about a half hour. Natalie will be here, I'll be here, and we'll bring you that action. 13-3 win in game 1 for the Rams. We'll be back in about a half hour.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Hey, folks, we are back here in Jal. It's me, Dusty. Natalie beside me. She's running the camera here for game number 2. And we know the sun's going to get to you as it's getting to us as well up here in the press box. But Jal won the first game here against Portales by the score of 13-3. And now Portales starts off this game with a knock. The single off the Panther pitcher. Now I got to move over here so I can see. You can't see through the tent. I'm wearing my shades. But the pitcher for Jal in this contest is going to be Butts again, is it? Man. So she is back out on the bump. The first batter was Amaya Lujan with a hit for the Rams. And looking to take second, but not going on the pitch is the base runner, Lujan. Now at the plate is Abby Nunez. She's playing out in center field here as we've gotten all the names, all the numbers, everything we need now here for the Rams. That pitch, a called ball, 1-1 count here as I get back into my scoreboard app. And we are underway in Jal for game 2. Ran Jal's record to 4-2 on the year with the victory earlier. A 5-inning run rule, 13-3. Butts will deal here. Strike called. Man, they didn't even. Did they switch places, the umpires? Yeah, they did. Okay, I was making sure. That one a strike as well from Butts. It is a 1-2 count now here. Nobody out. We're in the top half of the first inning of game number 2. Here in Jal, New Mexico. The swing and a miss on that one. And I thought that was a strikeout there. Oh, she got a piece of it. Okay, I didn't hear it. So we will stay here with the 1-2 count. And Butts will get ready to go again. Are you on the wrong one? Now you got it.
Yeah, now I'm on it.
She picked up the right headset this time. This ball's hit into right. Will get all the way to the wall. May score a run here for the Rams as Lujan comes around third and will score from first on the hit from Nunez. And it's a 1-0 lead here early again for Portales. Game 1 started the same way. So that'll bring to the plate Lily Morales, left fielder, wearing number 13. With a runner at second after the RBI double, this one's fouled off to the right side. Talking with Portales' coach earlier, she was telling me that this team comprised of 8th graders. The 3 8th graders who were on the roster that are upperclassmen, if you will, have never played before. So she's had a challenge here. And just the fact that they're out there on the field, a victory for the Rams. A strike there from Butts makes it an 0-2 count here to Morales. This one popped up towards third. The play made. And now we have an out in the inning. Next batter up will be the cleanup hitter, Ashley Rangel. Rangel wearing the sweater over the jersey. I don't know, man. I can't see how it's that cool out there.
No, it's pretty hot outside.
I thought so. Swing and a miss on the first one. And the runner stays at second after the ball squirted away from Talavera there for a second. And the count now 0-1. So Butts ready to deal again. And another swing and a miss here by Rangel. 0-2 quickly. So y'all hit the 2 young ladies up here in the booth, Natalie and Hannah. Y'all used to play. You hit with 2 strikes. Do you choke up? Do you change your stance? Did you do anything? Nothing at all. Okay. Now this another hit here for the Rams. It'll score yet another run. It's 2-0 Portales as there's life in the Ram dugout now. Coming to the plate will be number 18, Tandy Foreman. Foreman plays at first base. Had a rough defensive game in game 1. But now at the plate with a runner at first and just one out here. Butts will deal. Strike called on the outside corner. And it's an 0-1 count here.
On the third strike, I always choked out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. I always choked up. I shortened my swing with 2 strikes. Baseball, softball differences. There it is.
I always wanted to play golf whenever I hit.
Man, I'm so bad at golf, they gave me my money back, said, this is not for you, sir. Swing and a miss there. I mean, I'm terrible at golf. 1-2 is your count here with 1 out. In the top half of the first inning, Portales already striking twice in this inning. No, I really took lessons. The guy really did give me my money back. So, now a base hit into left as Butts is starting to get tagged a little bit here in the second start of the day for her. To the plate now will be Lita Size. Size wears number 11. She is the catcher here for the Rams.
Ironically, I think I'm better at golf than softball.
You know what? Good for you. The only golf I play is on the PlayStation, so there you go. Strike on the first pitch for Butts here, so the count will clear it out here, as I forgot to do so. 0-1 with runners at first and second. Butts will deal yet again. This ball is hit over towards first, gets, well, almost around the first baseman, but recovering to make the play at first was Inglet. So now 2 outs here. Runners do advance to second and third on the play, though. And to the plate comes Denise Nunez. She is the shortstop here. And now coach out to ask a question, perhaps argue a call. And now we'll come out to the field. He'll ask the field umpire the same question, I believe. And now the 2 umpires will ask each other a question, and we'll see what the answer is here. So had an out called there. Who are they calling out? The runner from first to second called out. That should be 3 outs then, shouldn't it? Well, I'm totally confused, and I think everybody in the stands are. That ball inside. Yeah, he's going to call timeout. I think he's going to get it right here. That should be 3. Yeah, so the batter will come back up next inning, and it will be Nunez. But 2 runs do score for Portales in the top half of this first inning. And it must have been an obstruction call or you know, where the runner ran into the fielder. And I guess that's what they're going to call here. So we're into the bottom half of the first inning. And it's a 2-0 game here. So we'll be back in a few seconds after this.
Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
We are back yet again. Can you hear me still? Just want to make sure because
Yeah.
I hit a button. Want to make sure I got you back on. Natalie Navarrete, the young lady from Jal here, being thrown into action by the school to help us out. She's doing a great job today. Appreciate you being here. I really do. I'm Dusty Wyndham. This is HobbsAmerica.com. We have Hannah Melanson up here as well, taking care of the scoreboard for the school. And the first pitch is a strike here on the swing and miss from Ross. Anna Ross will lead it off for the Panthers, followed by Jonna Butts and Alexa Talavera here in inning number 1. 2-0 Portales as they pushed a couple across. And that ball up high for a called ball there. 1-1 count. Jal played pretty well in that first game. All they need are base runners, it seems, because they do advance on just about every pitch. A strike called there. It's 1-2 as Ross will step back into the batter's box. She'll swing and miss, but the ball gets away from the catcher. The throw by about a half a step. They'll call the out at first base. So one away here in the inning. What do you think? Was she safe or it was close?
That was a close call.
It was a bang-bang play. That will bring up Butts, the lefty. Had 3 runs off of her in game 1. Had 2 runs here in the first inning of game 2 as a pitcher. We'll see what she can do at the plate. Way up high. And right there, if there was a base runner, might be standing on third as far back as that ball went. Does anybody know how far in softball?
No.
Oof. Me neither.
I just know they're closer together than the baseballs.
Yeah, 90. It's 90 feet in baseball. I was thinking these are 55 or 60. I can't remember. But after that pitch, we've got is it 2-0 count? That's what I think I have. Now a foul, and it's going to be 2-1. So what class is Butts in? Is she a sophomore, junior?
She's a sophomore.
Sophomore. Good things come from her as starting pitcher, and now she handles the bat pretty well, it looks like, as well.
Yeah, especially for being left-handed, too.
You know, I always thought lefties had better swings than righties. That's just my opinion. Look at Ken Griffey Jr. That's the best swing I've ever seen. And it is a good one. A walk issued here. And the Panthers have a runner on with 1 out. So at the plate now, it will be Alexa Talavera, the catcher, battery mate, if you will. Tried to lay down the bunt there.
And 11's, oh.
Well, she has to come back on the foul.
Oh.
So it's an 0-1 count. But, yeah, she had the base stolen. Had it even been clean, she was long gone.
Yeah, I'm going to be careful with her.
It's hard to get used to, too. You know, no lead off there. The bunt laid down this time. Should have let it go. It would have gone foul, it looks like. And now throwing it over the head of the first baseman is the pitcher. And now coming all the way around. Is Butts going to be able to get there in time? She does as the throw is errant. We're tied at 2 here in Jal. So a simple bunt turns into, well, an inside the park home run, basically, due to the throwing error by the pitcher.
First home run of the day.
So stepping in now is going to be Maddie Inglet.
Okay.
Inglet up the middle. This ball will get through the infield and into center. She's on with a single. Things moving quickly here all of a sudden. And it kind of happened that way in game 1. As the Panthers scored 4 in that first inning, 7 in the second. And once they're on the base paths, they are hard to put back into the dugout. So now the throw to second, not in time, as another base stolen here today by the Panthers. Runner on second, that is in scoring position with 1 out here and a 1-0 count. The swing and the miss will allow the runner to get to third after the ball squirts away from the catcher, as it's Melanson back over to at the plate and Inglet on third. Now this one will get away as well. They'll leave the runner there. So she was headed to the dugout there. Just 2-1 to count, I believe. As the sun's starting to set. A couple of clouds out there. This one hit right at second, picked up and thrown over by the Rams, but the run comes across and the Panthers have a 3-2 lead on the sacrifice that time. Second baseman making the play was Amanda Marquez. So, new batter for the Panthers. Yeah. So, that's going to be Abigail. That's what they put on here. No last name. Do you know a last name for her?
I don't know her last name either.
So, Abigail is up to the plate. It's a 1-0 count. As let me clear that count there. And now 1-1 after that pitch. But a 3-2 lead for the Panthers as they give up the 2 in the top half of this first inning, then come back and take the lead with 3 so far. 1-2 after the foul ball.
Did they say Emma?
I don't know. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. That'll do it for the Panthers in the inning as the third out recorded there via the strikeout, but not before the Panthers score 3 and regain the lead at 3-2 as we head into the top half of the second inning. We'll be back in a few after these messages.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jal, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excellenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
All right, we are back here in Jal. Thank you to all of you out there watching, those that are not in attendance here at the park. First pitch here by Butt. By Butt is a called ball. I'm confusing myself over here. It's not hard to do. I'm not that bright. So here we go. The batter, after the strike delivered by Butts there, is going to be... I think we're down to Bailey Campbell, number 16. Or actually, it's going to be Marquez still, isn't it? Who was at bat when they called that third out in the field? That's a good question.
I don't remember.
So a ball there, and it's now 1-2. I don't either. That's why I usually keep a scorebook. And I have one in an app on the phone, but rolling quickly here. And we've got a 1-2 count as Butts comes to the plate. This ball hit. And a good play made out in the infield for the Panthers. Will record the out. And who's at bat now? It's going to be 21. So this is Amanda Marquez. Man, I think they are so far out of order. So it was Nunez just a moment ago. I think they're out of order. Nobody catching it, though, so they're not saying anything. But definitely out of order. Swing and a miss there. So we've got an 0-1. With one out here in the second inning. Lights are on as the sun starts to set here as well. Swing and a miss there, way out in front of that one. That little change up there. 0-2. You see the grip on the bat came up. They choked up a bit on that one. Did the batter. Now over to short. What a play. Ranging over and grabbing that one, getting it across for the out is going to be Rivera. That was a really nice play. That ball wasn't hit hard. Had to get in between the pitcher and second, put a glove on it, and make the throw. 2 down. So now that should bring up Campbell. So now we got it. It's going to be a swing and a miss for a strike there. Again, a really young team in Portales that has very little experience. And coach doing all she can for the Rams here. That one will miss outside for a ball. And you see the difference between the two teams as Jal's played together for so long. And that experience really has shown through in this ballgame. There's the pitch outside this time, and it's going to be a 2-1 count. But the Panthers are just an out away from coming back to the plate to add to their lead. As Butts will look to deal again, comes to the plate. That's a strike. That was a good pitch from Tunnel left her hand. It was perfect. So Campbell will step back up, playing out in right field here, wearing number 16 for the Rams. Outside, and the count now full. Payoff pitch coming here from Jonna Butts. Now, how many of these kids played basketball as well this year? I know a couple of the names I've seen I was pretty sure had played.
I'd say like mostly everyone in playing like on the field right now.
Ooh, yeah. That one catches the corner. A called third strike by the home plate umpire. And that's going to do it for the Rams in the second. We'll head to the bottom half. In a 3-2 game, Jal leads. We'll be back in a bit.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, we are back again. During the break, we were talking basketball here. But it is softball season, so we'll talk a little softball now. Jal leads at 3-2 after scoring the 3 in the bottom half of the first inning to take the lead after they gave up 2 in the top half. Who do we have at the plate now? I think it was Nunez that was going to come to the plate. We'll double-check that. Nope. It's going to be Ross. Is it?
It looks like Rivera.
It is Rivera. Man, where am I at? Oh, I was looking at the wrong lineup. My fault, folks. So it is the shortstop here. As that's up high. So I haven't seen too many people wear the face mask with the batting helmet. I think it would be a hindrance. It would bother me, I think. The vision. This one fouled off here, and we're at 1-1.
The ones without the mask scare me the most.
Nah.
I feel like I'm gonna get hit in the face with the ball.
Oh man, that one the ball too. Almost lost my voice there. You'd have had to take over.
Then I wouldn't know what to do.
I'm sure you would. All you got to do is say exactly what's going on the field, and you'll be all right. We got a 2-2 count here. Ball chopped it short. Safely at first, though, is Rivera. So another batter to the plate for the Panthers.
Oh,
And
she tried
a
to bunt.
swing. Oh, it was a bunt attempt.
Yes.
I looked up late there. Still trying to find my voice.
Okay. And another bunt attempt while number 3 goes to third base successfully. Right now, Mendoza is on 0-2. And 1-2 now.
See, that's that old thing, like when you teach kids to swim, you just throw them in the water and see if they come back up. That's exactly what that was. Swing and a miss there, and it'll be strike 3 to Mendoza. So the first out of the inning. And all the way over to third already is Rivera. I guess just on the base pass, they're going
now
to
she
continue
steals
to go.
home.
She will score as the ball squirts away from the catcher.
She's fast.
She is. Got some wheels. She's tall, too. That helps the long
Yeah.
stride. You know? Not something I know about. I'm like 5'6" at best, maybe. I don't know. Maybe 5'7". Depends on which shoes I'm wearing and which convenience store I'm leaving. So, 4-2 your score here is the Panthers now have a 2-run lead. And it is going to be Lujan at the plate. So they switched places as Yami Lujan was batting 9th in game 1. And they put in Charisma Rodriguez in at the 9-hole for this game as a flex player. I'm not even sure what that is. What's the flex? Anybody?
A flex player?
Mm-hmm. That's what it says here. It's flex. So you got your positions all there, but
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I've got a lot to learn about the sport of softball still. A 2-2 count now here. With 1 out and nobody on here for the Panthers. That one's going to be a ball that squirts away from the catcher. A 3-2 count now. So let me look at the lineup. We've got a pitcher, catcher, first baseman. There is the... Oh, they're batting 10 here in the game. That's what the flex player is. So there you go. So Lujan's still batting 9th. She will strike out on this one, though, for the second out of the inning. And now it will be number 9 is what they've got here on the lineup, Charisma Rodriguez. Is that who it is?
No, that's,
it's see, I'm not understanding this lineup at all. But I'm not lying. I swear that's what it says. I learned how to read one time.
Yeah, I don't know.
So this is going to be Ross, though, is it not?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
Ross.
I thought I had it right, but now it's a 2-0 count here to Ross with 2 down. And I'm going to take a crash course on softball when I leave here this evening and see if I can pass the next pop quiz. This one goes outside from the pitcher, who is Amaya Lujan. And a 3-0 count. It's going to be a 4-pitch walk issued here. And the Panthers have a base runner. As at the plate will be Butts. So Ross at first and Butts at the plate here for the Panthers, leading 4-2, pushing 1 run across so far in the inning. It's going to be a ball called outside that time to the left-handed hitter. That is a ball as well. And the runners just keep moving. Ross all the way over to third already on 2 pitches. 2-0 count here with 2 down. Trying to score the runner from third are the Panthers. Butts swings, gets it up the middle, and cannot beat the throw. Good play there by the Rams, and it'll keep the score at 4-2 as we head to the top half of inning number 3. The Panthers still in the lead, looking to sweep today's action against Portales. We'll be back.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Back here in Jal, New Mexico, I'm Dusty Wyndham. Natalie Navarrete. We're missing Valeria is who we're missing. See, I just get talking too fast. I get lost real easy. Probably won't make it back home to Hobbs after this. End up in Dallas or something. Who knows? First pitch is going to be a called ball here. A little chatter from the dugout now here for the Rams as they're only trailing 4-2 to the Panthers, the 1-0 count. And that ball swung on and hit into left this time. And that's 2 hits for Amaya Lujan to start this game for the Panthers. 2 for 2 on the day. Now bring up number 9, Abby Nunez. Nunez, the center fielder. Took the jacket off though. Did Lujan.
Guess it got hot.
Yeah, tell you what, if you're running the bases, it will. No doubt. Sun's almost setting though. It will get cooler as the night moves on.
I can already feel it. Like that breeze.
I believe that in front of the open window. The 1-0 coming here. Up high. 2-0 the count now. Runner at first for Portales. They trail it by 2 runs. The tying run at the plate. Although we're just in the top half of the 3rd inning. Still lots of time. This one will get away. The runner will advance on the wild pitch that time. It's a 3-0 count. Got to wonder if Butts is getting a little bit tired. She's thrown a lot of innings here so far today.
She's doing actually really good, like, for how many innings she's done.
Yeah, you just wonder, like, you know, I don't know how many pitchers are on the staff for the Panthers, but if we'll see a different arm enter the game today. But Butts so far just keeps mowing them down. That one is a swinging strike. I don't know. My coach has always said, don't swing at a 3-0 pitch. You know, make them throw a strike. So the 3-1 is on its way here.
Oh,
and
wow.
that ball is tattooed right back at Butts. She's able to make the play. The runner does advance to third, but that'll be an out here in the inning. Now, I see the jacket on here, but they had her listed as the pitcher. That was the pitcher, so I don't know. Well, I'm going to get like I'm going to have somebody just run back and forth and ask everybody what their name is and where they play.
I know. Maybe when there's 3 of us, it'll make it easier.
Yeah, it should. Lily Morales at the plate now, wearing number 7. Or wearing 13. She plays in left field. That's 7. My gosh. Yeah, I quit. No, I'm just kidding. I'll stay here. That one a strike. It's 0-2 now here, as it is a chance for Portales to score again. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. Down on strikes this time is Morales, and that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Ashley Rangel. Rangel playing at third base. A good pitch from Butts, catches the plate. It's a strike there. So with 2 outs here in the inning and an 0-1 count, Butts will deal yet again to Rangel. Pitch on its way, swung on and hit up the middle. And the play made at short yet again. Not only is she fast, she can play some D out there as well in Rivera. So she's had a good defensive afternoon, I think, here for the Panthers. We're not going to play an ad during this break. We're going to sit here and talk a little softball. But she really has been pretty solid out in the field. Do you agree? You get Rivera, the shortstop.
Yeah, she's actually been like surprising me all game.
Yeah, she's come up cleanly with the ball, making the correct throw. The first baseman squeezing it each and every time, making the outs. But that's been the better part of the defense has been up the middle here for the Panthers in the game. Over at third, though, I will say she's made some nice plays over at third as well. And the third baseman, of course, is Anna Ross. So we're ready for the bottom half of the third inning as we move along, somehow not allowing a run after the leadoff hit for the Rams. The Panthers get out of the inning, but continues to deal as even as I say there could be some fatigue there in the arm. She just continues to mow them down out after out. On the afternoon now, this is 8 innings pitched. And she's only allowed 5 runs on the day, so a pretty darn good job by her. Now the umpire out to, I guess, speak with the Panthers, try to hurry him up. Probably needs a drink of water after all that. We are into the bottom half of the third inning here in Jal. Game 1 was a 5-inning run rule. The Panthers beating Portales 13-3. Now a 4-2 lead here. And we're ready to go again. Pitcher toes the rubber. And that is going to be Lujan again, Amaya Lujan. And the first pitch is outside for a ball here. So the 1-0 count. I got to keep my phone in my hand to keep putting the count up there. I forget. 1-1 after a strike there. As the Panthers are looking to add to their lead. They lead at 4-2. They had 3 in the first, 1 in the second. Here we are in the third. That one a called ball, 2-1. Swing and a miss that time. And a 2-2 count now here. Now the throw comes across the plate. It's dropped, though, by the catcher. She will make the throw over to first in time to retire Alexa Talavera. That'll bring Inglet back to the plate with 1 out here in the third. So Lujan pitching a pretty good game here for, wow, what a play. That one right back at her. More self-defense than a play, I think. Just trying to preserve her head on that one. That was right back up the middle on a hard-hit ball. Inglet is retired, and there's 2 down.
Good thing she wears a face mask.
No doubt, man. You know, the pitcher's mound is a little ways off in baseball, too, so you have that going for you. Now a grounder to third. Up with it and making the play is Rangel. And that might be the best defensive inning we've seen today from Portales. So right in the Rams dugout as we head to the fourth. 4-2, Jal still in the lead.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excellenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
Once again in Jal, New Mexico, I'm Dusty Wyndham, Natalie Navarrete beside me, taking care of the camera action. I bet you guys can see a little better now as the sun's back down behind the horizon. On the far side, Johnny Butts starts off this AB with a ball here to the batter. 1-0, we're in the top half of the fourth. As we'll get this put back up there. That one gets past Talavera, and quick little delay there as Butts will get the ball back. Is she the only lefty on the roster? No, because Lujan was hitting from the left side, right? Peyton was.
Yeah.
Strike called on the outside part of the plate to bring it to a 2-1 count.
I think they practiced a little bit with Peyton pitching.
Yeah, I tell you, the lefty, is it different for you hitting a lefty and a righty when you're in the box? It is for me. Like, if you're playing baseball, just the way the ball curves and comes in is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But just curious. I've never had to face a lefty softball pitcher, so there you go. 3-1 now. As Butts has missed on about 6 of her last 8 pitches from the zone. This one's fouled off. I thought I was going to hit the top here, man. I was ready for a big bang. Didn't happen. 3-2 the count. So Butts with the payoff pitch coming here. Bounces it, and a walk is issued to the Rams. So at the plate now, it will be number 2, Denise Nunez, after Size reaches on the walk. Nobody out. A 4-2 game, top half, inning number 4. Butts takes her time, now ready to go, delivers. It's going to be outside for a ball. What's the hardest softball pitch to hit? Is it a riser? Is it a drop ball? What do you think? Change up? Yeah, because you're swinging so far out in front of it. You feel, I feel your pain. You do, because when you're done swinging and the ball's still coming, you're like, yeah, I know that feeling. 2-0 is your count here. Again, Nomark Broadcasting, the home of HobbsAmerica.com, proud to bring you Lee County sports all year long. We want to thank everybody out there that watches, all the athletes out there playing, and of course, to make this all possible. 3-0 your count as we're finally getting to where Butts seems to be losing a bit of that control. That's a strike there.
Yep, another.
That's her pitch right there. I mean, she has hit that outside part of the plate to these right-handed hitters a lot today. She really has. So back into the box is going to be Nunez with a runner at first in the form of Lita Size. This one will get past Talavera. Size will go, and she will reach second. It was the fourth ball anyway, so she was going to make it there, I promise. After the walk, back-to-back walks issued here, though. And the new batter is going to be Marquez.
Do you think the coach is going to switch Jonna Butts out?
He may. The timeout here probably to settle her down, just say, hey, throw strikes. We got your back out here in the field. As coach didn't come out of the dugout. You're only allowed 2 visits as a coach out of the dugout before you have to pull the pitcher. At least in baseball. Here we go again. Differences? I don't know. But you got 2 on and nobody out here in a 2-run game. It's pretty critical that you get an out here. Try to stop the Rams from scoring, who look like a different team here in game 2. Runners again at first and second. At the plate is going to be Morales, I believe. No, Size, Nunez, then Marquez. Man, now I know what I'm doing again. New ball issued here. The bright yellow, too, that's different. You know, in baseball, you just have the one color. That's it. Easier to see, though, I would think, especially at night with the look out there. Strike there on the swing and miss makes it an 0-2 count here. And Jonna Butts racks up another K here as sitting down will be Nunez. This will be Marquez coming to the plate now. Amanda Marquez, second baseman here for the Rams. And that a big out here for the Panthers. Now swing and a miss on a what would have been ball 1. 0-1 to count. That one was low and outside. But Marquez butts out with the swing that time. Runners at first and second. 1 out here for Portales. This ball hit over towards third. Tagging at third and throwing across is Ross. Not quite in time. The ball dropped anyways at first. But now there are 2 outs here with runners at first and second. So 2 quick outs there, big for the Panthers.
That's a big changeup.
Yeah, it really is. And kind of kills the momentum Portales had going there. He had a couple on with nobody out and really could have made some noise, but were unable to, as this will be Campbell coming to the plate, if I'm right. Yep, should be. First pitch, swing and a miss there by the batter. And 1. Butts is going to get herself out of the inning, it looks like here. Yet again, she's had trouble a couple times, but it seems to pitch her way through it each and every time, and that's almost like veteran leadership for a sophomore. You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy. 1-1 as she'll miss with that one. Yeah, so it is Campbell at the plate. It is Lujan on deck. Should Campbell reach safely? A called strike there. 1-2 your count. And there are 2 outs in the inning. Runners at first and second. A force at any bag. This ball hit towards second and will get through. Will they send the runner? They will. And the Rams have scored another run there. What a throw coming into Talavera. Who threw that? The second baseman? Is that
outfield?
Was it the outfield? She got it all. Man, that was a throw. It was on a rope right at the plate. Just about a step late, but it'll make it a 4-3 contest here. Still with 2 outs. Runners are at first and second, as it will be Lujan to the plate. She'll pop one towards second, and it'll get over the head. One bounce it into the outfield, and another run scores here, and we're tied at 4. That's 3 for 3 in this game for Amaya Lujan. Pretty good start for her.
Yeah, that was actually a really good little.
You know, you call it a blooper because it looks like one, you know, but she put it in the perfect spot. You're right. So this will bring up Abby Nunez with a chance for the Panthers to take the lead here in the relinquish the lead in the first. That was straight through to the outfield. They will hold the runner as that throw comes in strong as well. Talavera runs it down, and now the bases are loaded with 2 down here. That will bring up number 13, Lily Morales, the left fielder. A hit here gives the Rams the lead back as right now they're getting the butts a little bit, getting the bat on the ball. So with the bases loaded and 2 down, Bucks will deal low and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 coming from Butts here. She takes her time, steps back up, and delivers. That's a strike. I'm telling you, if she hits that spot all day, the opposing team is in trouble. I mean, they've got a couple of hits off of it, yes, but that has been the pitch that has set down a lot of these Rams batters. This one up high, but a swing and a miss. That one had a little heat behind it that time. 1-2 the count. We're still in this top half of the 4th. And a strikeout issued by Butts there. As going down is going to be Morales on that one. So we are tied at 4 heading to the bottom half of the 4th inning. The Panthers looking to score, regain the lead, and put some distance between themselves and the Rams. We'll be back.
Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Back in Jal, the Rams from Portales have come back and tied this thing up with a couple of runs here in the top half of this 4th inning. We are tied at 4 as we hit the bottom half. And the first pitch, a ball there, I believe. Oh, it wasn't even the first pitch. It's still warming up. Still got past the catcher there. And for the Panthers, they'll look to get back on the base paths here. This ball hit right back towards the shortstop. The throw over, not going to be in time, I don't believe. I think she's safe over at first.
She looks safe.
Yeah, with the tint, it was hard to see. But, yeah, safely at first is the Panther. And that was actually the 9-hole hitter, Yami Lujan. Wasn't it? It should have been because now they got Ross up.
No, it wasn't.
Is this Ross at the plate?
That's Rivera, I think. That's 18.
18.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
21.
I did misread the number. That's Abigail. Abigail, we don't know. Blank. So there you go. So, yeah, that is. I thought I saw a different number over there, so Now at the plate is going to be Rivera. You're correct.
And 18 stealing second.
Again. They just keep running now. Coach Lujan talked a little towards the umpire there like he saw something he didn't like. The umpire just turned his back, not hearing it that time. So runner on second, nobody out. A 1-1 count here. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now here to Rivera. Rivera, again, has been really good in the field today. Not to say that she hasn't swung the bat well, just impressive defensively for the Panthers. Now the pitch coming here will bounce and squirt away. Already at third, I think, was the base runner by the time that ball got to the plate. Abigail's got wheels too. That one's a strike called there. The pitch was dropped by the catcher, and by a step, I think they got her at first. So we'll have an out, but a run coming across the plate as Rivera was unable to reach safely at first after the strikeout and the drop third strike. And Coach doing her job out here in front of the press box as she's coaching up the catcher a little bit. So there is one out here. We have a new batter in the form of, that's going to be Mendoza. So bases cleared, but Jal regaining the lead at 5-4 here. And that one a strike as well. 0-2 quickly here. But again, a lead in this fourth inning for the Panthers, and Coach wants to speak with his batter. Mendoza gives him the thumbs up and gets back into the box. I like that. Coach is talking to you? Yeah, gotcha. Just walk off with the thumbs up. I like that one. Hey, a foul ball as that one's hit right at the Portales dugout. And it'll remain 0-2 here, but again, 2 outs in the inning as they had the strikeout and the throw over to first. Or is that just 1 out? Is it 1?
That's 1 out.
Yeah, okay. I'm still here, folks, I swear. That one will get away from the catcher yet again, 1-2 your count. So Rivera scored on the plate earlier. And we don't have anybody on base, do we? Okay,
No.
just making sure. And now, it wasn't Rivera, by the way, who scored. It was Abigail, right? She had the wheels this inning. I kept thinking wheels, and I just keep thinking Rivera when I see her out there on the base paths. 3-2 to count now as a couple of straight balls come across. 3 in a row, actually, from the pitcher, Lujan. This one will come inside, a walk issued, and hustling to first. Or did he call the strike? I thought it was a ball. So I never saw the move, but so we'll call the strikeout.
Yeah, it looked like a ball, though.
Yeah, it really did. Either way, she can advance. Either way, when the ball got away, and over at second now is the batter. So next up is it back to Rodriguez or is this Lujan?
That's Leah.
Leah. Don't have her in, so she's a substitution here.
Yeah, I think so.
And that'll be, is that Robertson? Robertson? Is that her, or is it the other Aaliyah? I've got Aaliyahs everywhere. Okay, so it is Aaliyah. She told me to say Robertson, so I'll say
Robertson?
that. I went to school with a guy named Tommy Robertson, same spelling, you know, but.
I thought it was Robinson. I don't know.
Close enough. Ooh. Now she'll get hit on the calf on the pitch that time from Lujan. So that'll put a runner at first and a runner at third. So on the corners with one away now for these Panthers. Again, we're in the bottom half of the fourth inning here in Jal. Jal regaining the lead after giving up 2 runs in the top half of the inning, scoring 1 so far, but with just 1 out here. And runners at first and third, a chance here. This ball hit hard by Ross. Foul this time, and it's 0-1. So Lujan will get ready to deal. She'll come to the plate. It's going to be up a bit that time, and it's a 1-1 count. Again, Jal won easily in game 1, 13-3, and jumped all over them. Had 11 runs after 2 innings in that game, and now are sitting with 5 here in the fourth, but a 1-run lead. That one outside for a ball, and it's now a 2-1 count.
The Rams are really trying to play with them.
They are, and for a young team to come out here and just get smoked in the first game and come back out and battle in game 2, it's a good sign for Coach, I'm sure. That's 3-1. Okay, I was about to say, is that the fourth? But that was the fourth pitch here in the fourth inning. Coach has her work cut out for Portales, their JV squad here. Very, very young. Showing bunt, pulling back, and drawing the walk is Ross. So now with 1 out, we're loaded. The sacks are full here.
You're jumping on home so they know you're on home this time, okay?
Now that, coming from Coach, they're just saying jump up and down on the plate so they know you're on home this time, comes from a game 1 play that, well, it was just a blown call, actually, and in favor of the Panthers. So for those of us from Lee County, we're all right with that. But at the plate, takes a ball on the first pitch here from her counterpart. It's 1-0 with the bases loaded. Jal could blow this game wide open here. Strike called on that one, 1-1. So Lujan back on the bump. I guess it's not really a bump in softball. You know, you get the mound in baseball and flat here. 2-1. Butts digs back in. Back foot near the plate. The front foot out. Bit of an open stance. That one up and in, and a ball.
This is why you need face masks.
Nah. Nah. See, you have to have reflexes, not a face mask. That's what that is. 3-1's the count here. Pitch coming. It's in for a strike. Good pitch that time. It's about the same pitch that Butts has been throwing. The same location on the plate there. So we've got a full count. Payoff pitch on its way. Butts fouls it back. It'll get behind everybody, and we'll do it again. Again, Jal looking to open up this game as they're leading 5-4. The bases are loaded. Just 1 out here as Butts is at the plate. Now a stoppage here. And now back to action. We'll see. That one is ball 4. It'll be a walk issued. And scoring again are the Panthers as they'll keep the bases loaded with 1 out and send another batter to the plate in Talavera. Unless he pulls it. Nope, does not. No pinch hitter here. So a 6-4 contest. Jal in the lead. We're in the fourth still. Seems like it's been a long fourth inning.
Yeah.
That one will miss from Lujan for a ball there. 1-0. Outfield playing pretty shallow to me. Here is Talavera will swing and miss at that one, and it's going to be a 1-1 count. Now back up is going to be the Panther catcher, ready to swing. This one will get past everybody. It bounces right back at the plate.
Yeah, that was.
She was safe. That's a great slide. That was a great slide by Robertson. Now coach is going to come out and argue that, but that was a good call.
I think that was a good call.
From my angle, she slid around, got the hand onto the plate. And coach out to argue to no avail, it would seem. Shaking her head as she walks back towards the Ram dugout. I think if she had our angle, she'd have agreed with us.
Yeah.
Hard to see from up the line there. The foul tip this time. And Talavera will stay alive at 2-2. Now runners all advanced there, so just second and third here for the Panthers, but they have now taken the 7-4 lead after the pitch got away from the backstop here. Called ball that time, runs the count full, another payoff pitch. Asking for time, and now stepping in and getting a ball hit hard down the right side, but foul, is Talavera. So she'll do it again. Nice sunset back behind the outfield wall here in Jal tonight. That's one thing about living in this area, man. Some of the best sunsets in the world are right here in southeastern New Mexico. So Talavera back into the box. We'll take a ball there, and that's going to be a walk issued, so bases are loaded yet again. Still just got one out here. A 7-4 contest. And should be Inglet coming to the plate, correct?
Yeah.
So stepping in is the cleanup hitter. And now out. Still just one out here in the inning. Did they change pitchers? No. Now there comes the pitch. It's hit on the right side, gets through the infield. One run across. Looking for another. They will beat the throw. And now the Panthers scoring two there, lead it 9-4. Sounds kind of crazy, but 5 more runs and 3 outs, and this one will be over. Nine to 4 Panthers here with a strike called on the pitch there. As it is now Melanson. I'm gonna roll my eyes every time I say that from now on, because I butchered it so bad the first time up. And I apologize. Swing and a miss. That ball gets away. Another run can score here and does. That's I couldn't tell what he called. I thought it was a ball. It looked low and outside. We'll double check if he throws the count up here, but I think it's 0-2. Okay, 0-2. Thank you. Hannah Melanson doing the job. I still rolled my eyes. I want you to know that. So there you go. It's 1-2 now. But I do thank you for all your help, as you're not a part of the broadcast team, but you have kept me straight all the way over here, and I always appreciate all the help I can get. So polite. She said you're welcome. I like the kids down here in Jal. I'm telling you now.
See, we're all polite.
It is 10-4 with a 2-2 count here. So is this a cousin then of yours? Okay, so we'll see if Cuzzo can get a hit here. It does. Look, right up the middle to make it 11-4. Man, Jal just continues to run the bases. Now Melanson will take second on that one. The head first dive comes up about 1.5 feet short and gets a giggle out of the crowd here. I tell you, that's like the movie Major League where he tells them, come on, you're close, you know. The score now 11-4. And And the Panthers could add some more still with just the one out. That's the only runner on the base pass, is it not, at second?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, another hit batter as getting a free pass. Not so free, I guess. You got to pay for it with the pain a little bit.
Came with the cost.
Yeah. So runners at first and second now and one out. Have a timeout called. I think we may have a pitching change here. We do. So that'll give us a bit of a break here at the ballpark. We're going to take it ourselves. You'll hear a little bit of silence as we take a long break as they'll warm up. We'll be back in a moment.
So it's 2-0 right now with Rivera at home. And second and first. Second just went to third and first went to second. I don't know if I pushed the right ones.
That was a long walk. No, I'm just kidding. So we are back here. 11-4 still the score. Got a 3-0 count as we're continuing to roll.
Ooh, shit.
That's a base hit to right. It is fair ball down the line. Throw coming into second. Scoring 2 runs. Now getting away from the second baseman. And a dive into third. Heads up play out there in the field by the Panthers. Now this thing wide open now. It's 13-4. Wow.
That one was a good hit.
Welcome to the game, the new pitcher. That's how you welcome one, right? For the home team anyways. Still just one out. Somebody at third. Yeah, it was perfectly placed right down the line. You like to see that, as this will be Mendoza, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm learning their names already. Doesn't take long. So Rivera, again, just kind of being the MVP of the game so far in a way. Butts has really pitched her tail off, though, in the game. And you got to give her at least a mention as an MVP for the game. 13-4, we're in the fourth. Another run in a 1-2-3 inning will end this one. Mendoza will swing, and is that a 1-2 count now?
Yes, 1 and 2.
Okay. Still a runner at third in Rivera. Strike 3 called. Man, I thought that was outside. The catcher even had to move like 3 feet
Yeah, that
to
was
get it.
very low. It
But-
was low too.
But that is the call, so they'll call the third strike. That will make 2 outs in the inning here as we continue to roll some more. Now at the plate is going to be
Aaliyah.
Is it Aaliyah again? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
back in the game. I forget. I didn't write that down when they came through. That's my fault. So Robertson at the plate, and a 1-0 count to her. Swing and a miss on that, and it's 1-1. But coming in to score, and now leading by 10 are the Panthers. Rivera scores again. I wonder how many total bases she's had today just getting
like
around. I mean, she has been everywhere. So 14-4 your score. The only way to prolong this game here is going to be with a run scored by Portales in the top half of the 5th. This one's going to bounce and get away. And it is now, is that 2-0? Yep. So Robertson hanging in there. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. And it's 2-1. Who is the pitcher? I can't get her number here.
18.
18. Let's see if they've got her on the list. Yeah, that is Tandy Foreman. So Foreman, formerly at first base. Hey, that works out. Now it comes to the dish. Way inside for another ball here, and it's 3-1. So Robertson could work a walk here off of Foreman and be yet another base runner with 2 down in the inning. I got to keep checking to make sure I'm right. She's got us fixed up over here, so I can just look at the scoreboard. We're good. That's going to be a strike called there, and we've run the count full. I'm wondering if that wouldn't change up too. It just didn't seem to have the same heat on it.
Yeah.
So Foreman will deliver. That one's going to be a ball called, and Robertson works a walk. So now a runner at first and 2 outs. As we're seeing who's up. Who is up?
Anna Ross.
The top of the order. You're right.
Ooh.
She took a hack that time. She
I
tried to
didn't
put a
hear.
hurt on that ball.
I didn't hear a car, so that's good.
Yeah, I hadn't seen too many go that way that I thought we were going to get that far.
Yeah.
But-
I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, me too. I'm still going to park far away next week. So we know that there will be a game here next week on Thursday, I believe, or April Fool's Day, I believe. The first
Monday.
is a game. Is that Monday?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Are you fooling? Are you sure?
I guess we won't know until it comes.
Well, taking second on that pitch is Robertson. It's a 1-1 count here. And a Monday game. Now taking third on that one as it gets by everybody. 2-1.
Come on, babe. You got this, okay? Gotta keep it in front. Let's go.
See if I can get into the scheduling for Jal Softball here via Max Preps. So if it's wrong, call them, not me. There you go. The 2-1 on its way. Going to be fouled back. 2-2. So, yeah, on the first, they're still listing it as a non-varsity opponent. But I think I can tell you who it is.
Is it?
I'll get it right here. I've got a copy of the JAL schedule here. And that game will be against the Hobbs JV.
Oh, Jobs. Okay. Jobs.
Jobs.
And Hobbs.
There's a lot of jobs in Hobbs. Don't forget that. 3-2 the count now. So the Hobbs JV will make their way over here, and I'll have to get to the school Monday to get some names because they do not have a roster listed anywhere online that I've found. This one's popped back foul And we'll get a second look at a payoff pitch. Oh, man. Good thing you guys are young. I'm going to be sore for like 3 days from standing up here.
And then once you're done being sore, you have to come back over here.
Yep. That's about right. Of course, we may be here. We may be over at the baseball field because the baseball plays the same day. 30 minutes later, I believe.
Oh yeah. One plays at 4, right? And then one plays at 4:30 or something like that?
4 and 4:30. You are correct. See, look at you. You didn't even know you studied for this job, did you?
It's because I have a young mind.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Let's make fun of the old people. Yeah, I see how it is. No. The walk issued there on that one, and with 2 outs, there's a runner on first and a runner on third here for the Panthers. With 2 down. But
Oh, wow.
hits it up the middle, goes off the glove of Foreman, and that slows it down, unable to make the play at shortstop. Due to that is going to be Denise Nunez. And so now runners at first and second. It's a 15-4 game. 11-run Panther lead here with 2 outs. And Coach is going to let everybody play now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just putting everyone in.
So who is coming to the plate now? It's still Talavera. They'll leave the backstop in. They're going to put a runner in for Butts here.
And that's Peyton Lujan, I think, coming in.
Yeah, it looks like it. Is he 4?
Yeah.
Number 4. So there you go. Man, she's tiny. Peyton Lujan is. I mean, just.
Yeah, I think she's an 8th grader.
Yeah. And there are a few on the squad, as you know. Talavera now getting ready. We'll look down to Coach Lujan. 15-4 your score. And really, it was tied up heading into the bottom half of this inning. It was 4-4.
Now it's 15-4.
Yeah, 11 runs across in the inning for the Panthers. Now, the first baseman, who is Lujan, the starting pitcher for the Rams, traded places with Foreman, who is on the mound now. Deals, goes up high. This one will go off the mitt of the catcher, and runners advance. Second and third now for the Panthers, with 2 down here in the bottom half of the 4th. When I say I thought it was a long 4th inning, I wasn't kidding.
Yeah, like they're still going.
Yeah, Panthers been able to reach base. They've put a lot of runs across. 2 outs here. It's just been a good inning for Jal. That one will bounce. Oh, my. Talking about somebody who wants to get out of here. That a 1-1 count. Now this one will get away. Another run across, 16-4, and advancing over to third are the Panthers as well. So runner on third with 2 outs here as Ross scores. And I don't know what kind of celebration that was heading back to the dugout, but we'll ask her about it at some point.
She even kicked her leg out.
Yeah, it was a ballet move, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So another ball thrown. That hits the front of the plate. Another run across. It is now, 17-4, a 13-run lead. Now, I don't know if there's a 15-run rule in softball, but if there is, 2 runs score here and it's over. If not, we'll head to the top of the 5th, and the Panthers could. Oh, that's ballgame.
Okay.
So it must be a 12-run. It's 13-run game. So that'll do it. Wow.
That was a very long 4th inning.
In between now and our next softball broadcast, I will brush up on softball rules. The ones that differ from baseball anyways. I've got that one down pretty well here. But a sweep for the Panthers over the JV of the Portales Rams today. 13-3 in game 1, 17-4 here in game 2. And any final thoughts on the game? Any shout-outs you want to send out?
I want to shout out to Valeria that was supposed to be here next time, hopefully.
Meet, right?
Yeah,
So
hopefully she's here next time.
Yeah, I think she will be. And then I'm just going to let you 2 run it. I'm going to sit back here and just watch the game and enjoy it. How's that sound? Yeah? No, not too bad. But excellent job on your first day here. Thank you so much, Natalie. I'm Dusty Windup for Natalie Navarrete. The Panthers win 2. And we'll see you again on Monday the 1st. No fooling.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excelenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.